All right, Brad and I are going to show you the three exercises that we think will give you the most benefit in your daily life.
Bob, I don't only think, but I have very strong
You
feelings.
know, huh?
Very strong feelings,
All
yes.
right, cool.
No pun on words.
Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Okay, Brad, you're gonna demonstrate shallow squats to start with.
Versus deep.
Right.
Right. So we're talking about getting off of a chair.
It's for a beginner.
For
Or
a
senior.
beginner, you have difficulty getting off a chair. What makes it much easier is if you elevate the chair just an inch or two.
All right, amazing.
Yep.
So much easier.
You can take a cushion if you have a throw pillow. That will work. What we found is we're going to use a cushion like this. This is a Pete's Choice.
Our giveaway.
Yeah, it is a giveaway. You can certainly register. Go on the email.
Yeah, go on our website.
Oh,
And
that's
go to
right.
the
How can I
giveaway
forget?
section.
But it is nice if you have something a little more firm and squared off. But put
Use
that
it on,
there. Yep.
on outside, outdoors.
Oh yeah, I have one outdoors. I have one inside. I have one under my desk to put my feet on.
I do too.
Yeah, they're wonderful.
Yeah.
So, anyways, when you get up another inch or two, can make significantly different as far as getting up, the ease of getting up. So, if I couldn't get up without using my hands with this a riser under here, just an inch or two, all of a sudden you can get up much easier.
And if you can't, use your arms and the riser.
Exactly. And then we're going to do how many of these?
Progression, 10.
Yep. If it's hard, you can do 5 to start out
Right.
with, build up to 10.
Once you do 10, we're going to progress it, right?
Yep.
Right.
Then you take this off.
Right.
And then you're going to notice it. It's going to be harder.
Right.
You may have to go back to using your arms
Exactly.
again. And then every day, do 5 to 10, always working to 10.
Right.
When you can get to 10, over here, then you can put your arms like this and see if you can do that. Another progression. And
Very
then
good.
for the advanced, should we go to the advanced?
Sure.
So the next thing is out like this.
Right.
Boy, as this gets you stronger and works your balance. If you have problems with balance, that's going to be helpful. And then the ultimate, this one's trickier.
Right.
This makes a big difference as far as balance. A little more wobbly, a little more difficult on the legs. So very good. How does that, Bob?
Awesome, Brad. You did a great job.
Are we done?
No, we're just starting.
Oh.
All right, Brad. The next one is the air bench.
Air.
Meaning no air. It's air, nothing, no bench.
Oh,
right?
so we're
Now,
going to sit on air.
why this is different than the squat. The squat works mostly the glutes and hamstrings,
Yep.
maybe the hip abductors.
Sure.
But this works more the quads. You're going to feel it in the quads.
That's right.
And the quad is the muscle that gets weak when you have knee problems.
Mm-hmm.
So if this hurts when you have knee problems, I want you just to go a little ways down,
Right,
like
right.
that far,
This
and
is
then eventually go further.
This is something, you may hang on to a cane, a stick,
Right.
a walking stick, maybe put a chair that you could, you could hold on to there.
Right.
Be-
Eventually go down to level if you can,
Right,
and eventually hold for a minute if you can.
right. I'm a big believer in over 30 seconds is a waste of time. But that's just from studies I've read from years ago.
After 30 seconds, I think I'll have had enough, Brad. So
Most people will.
But
just
again-
don't go too deep, too far. 'Cause
Right.
You don't
You
want
don't wanna
to
fall down,
You
right.
don't want to get stuck on the floor.
are you getting impressed?
Yeah, I am. Let's keep going, Bob.
All right.
Yeah, sing a song while you're
We'll
doing
go on
this.
to the next one. All right, number 3 is very simple. It's going to be heel raises and toe raises. And this really is going to help your calf muscles and it's going to help your balance.
Right, exactly.
So, Brad, want to show you want what a beginner would
Yeah.
do?
So to start out with, have something to hold on to. If you're going to have 2 rails like this at a staircase, it's excellent because you can hold on there. We're not going up and down the steps, and we're just going to go, if you focus on my feet, up on the toes, and then come down, and then back like this and lift the toes up in the air. And this is where it's really important to hold on to something, because if you don't and you lose your balance, down you'll go backwards, and we'll have none of that.
That's right.
So up and then back. Again, 5 to start with. If you can get up to 10, that's great. Once it gets too easy, you can go to one hand on the rail Okay, and so you're working your balance as well as your ankle strength.
And if you really want to advance for toe raises,
Yep.
you can lean against the wall here, put your feet out a little further.
Sure.
And you can just do toe raises a bunch in a row.
Right.
It'll start to burn a little bit.
So this is strengthening the muscle in the front,
Right.
going up on your toes, strengthens the calf. So we're getting both sides
Right.
of the ankle and the calf, shin.
So, Brad, I want to finalize it by
Oh,
doing off the steps.
yeah, this is a fun one. Make sure you have, if you have steps that have carpet, I probably would not do it because it works better with a step that is solid, because you need shoes with grippy on the bottom, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You're going to back up off, not too far, because you'll go like that.
Yeah, and a couple rails are really helpful.
Yep. 2 rails is really good. And you get so that the balls of your foot are still well on the step, drop down. And the nice thing about this is you get a stretch. You're going to feel the calf stretch, and then you're going to go up and strengthen.
This is advanced.
Stretch. Yep. That's right. Make sure you feel confident on here that you don't want to slip off. That's the big warning on that
You
particular
could do
one.
one, too.
Oh, you could, yeah. For you overachievers, you're feeling very, very strong and cocky. Then you can go to 1 foot and do it.
There you go.
Yeah, this is for those, athletic type people
Yeah,
who are
build
still,
up to it. So
still playing tennis.
there you go. 3 exercises that will help you in your daily life.
That's right, and they're fun to do as well, Bob. And if I want to keep going, because we have Babel now, if we can fix just about anything except for,
A broken heart
yeah,
and a broken brain, Red.
well, yeah. I've been working on that for mine for a while anyways. Well, be careful and have fun.
Thanks.